Hey everyone, and welcome. So, if you've ever found yourself daydreaming about a cruise vacation but then immediately thought, yeah right, I can't afford that, then you are in exactly the right place. We're going to map out how to make that dream happen.
I mean, we've all seen those amazing pictures, right? Giant ships, beautiful blue water, and it's easy to think it's just completely out of reach. But honestly, the biggest thing holding most of us back is that price tag. What if I told you it's way more affordable than you think?
That's the plan. In just the next few minutes, we're going to break down the super simple, totally doable steps that'll get you on board a cruise ship without breaking the bank. Just think of this as your personal cheat sheet to cruising. Okay, so first things first, the absolute biggest decision you're going to make, the one that sets the stage for your entire budget, is picking the right cruise line. Getting this part right is absolutely crucial.
So let's look at the big three for budget cruising. If you're looking for a really fun, high-energy party vibe, Carnival is your go-to. You can often find week-long trips starting around $500. If you want something with a bit more of a European flair, you got to check out MSC. They often have deals for under $600. And if you're all about those big ship thrills, rock climbing and stuff, Royal Caribbean has some awesome budget-friendly options too.
And here is a golden rule. Seriously, if you want the best bargain, look at the Caribbean. It's almost always the most affordable place to cruise. Why? Well, there are just so many ships and ports, which keeps the prices really competitive. You get the most bang for your buck, for sure.
So you've got an idea of which ship to pick. Now, let's get into the next critical piece of this puzzle, booking at the perfect time. It's not just what you book, it's when you book that can save you a ton of money.
Think of this timeline as your new best friend. Yeah, you can get some good early bird deals if you book way in advance, but the real magic happens during what's called wave season. That's from January to March. You can also save a bundle by traveling in the shoulder seasons, and hey, if you like to live on the edge, you can find some incredible last-minute deals just a few weeks out. And just look at the power of that wave season. We are talking discounts of up to 30% off the fare. And on top of that, cruise lines will often throw in extra perks like free money to spend on the ship or even a free drink package. It is hands down the best time of year to book a cruise.
Okay, so you've got your ship, you've got your booking window, now we got to talk about where you're going to sleep. Your choice of cabin has a massive, massive impact on the final price.
Just look at the difference here. An interior cabin that's one with no window can literally be half the price of a balcony. We're talking about saving hundreds, maybe even $1,000 or more on a week-long cruise, all by just giving up a view you might not spend that much time looking at anyway.
So you really have to ask yourself this one simple question. How much time am I actually going to spend in my room? If you're the kind of person who's going to be out by the pool, at the shows, and exploring in port, then the interior cabin is such a smart move. They're super cozy, they're dark, which is great for sleeping, and you get to enjoy the exact same ship as everybody else.
All right, let's talk about the sneaky stuff, the budget busters. The cruise fare you pay up front is one thing, but the onboard spending can really creep up on you if you're not ready for it.
So these are the usual suspects. You've got automatic gratuities which get charged every day for every person. Wi-Fi's almost never free and it can be pretty expensive. And those drink packages, they sound amazing, but at over $60 a day, you have to drink a lot to make it worth the price. And yeah, even room service often has a small fee these days.
And this is a big one. Remember that the price you see online usually doesn't include port taxes and fees. So it's a really good idea to plan on an extra $100 to $200 for that, plus whatever you want to spend on tours when you get off the ship.
Okay, now for the best part. After all that talk about costs, let's talk about all the incredible, amazing things that are already included in what you paid. This is really where the value of a cruise just shines.
Seriously, every single night, there are these huge, spectacular shows, like what you'd see on Broadway, and they're completely free. Or you can just grab a lounge chair on the top deck and watch a movie on a giant screen right under the stars. How cool is that?
And of course, there's the pool deck. You can spend all day hopping between different pools, racing down these massive water slides, and just chilling out in the hot tub, all without spending one extra penny. And the daily schedule is just packed with free stuff to do. You can go test your brain at a trivia contest, learn some new moves in a dance class, or even play a round of mini golf while looking out at the ocean. There's always something fun and free happening.
Now for parents, this is a total game changer. The kids' clubs are amazing, they're supervised, and they are complimentary. It's like free babysitting. And if your cruise stops at the cruise line's private island, that perfect beach day with all the food included, yep, you guessed it. It's free.
And this really says it all, doesn't it? You don't need the most expensive room or the priciest package to have an amazing vacation. The absolute best parts, the ocean, the adventure, all that incredible entertainment, it's all built right into that basic price.
So there you have it. With this blueprint, that dream cruise is no longer just a dream, it's a real plan you can make happen. So the only question left to ask is the most fun one. Where are you going to go first?